Hello beautiful people, it's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video and it's titled Meghan Markle Petrified of Brits vocalizing their dislike as Duchess slammed as Britain-phobic. Wow, interesting. We're going to be checking this video to hear what they've got to say. Let's check it out.
Now, royals. Oh, royal blue even. Prince Harry has said it's still dangerous for his wife Meghan to return to the UK. In the Prince's first interview since the conclusion of his court case with the Mirror Group, the Duke of Sussex stated he is fearful of an attack on his wife if she returns to the UK due to the attention the couple attract. Perish the thought they'd do anything to attract that attention, but that's just cynical me. Joining me now is royal broadcaster and commentator Rafe Helder-Manku with the lowdown on what's Harry done now, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a risible case that he's put forward about why Meghan can't come over here.
This was on a TV interview.
This was a television show called about the tabloids under trial, and all about trying to expose the tactics, illegal tactics used by the tabloid press. And it didn't just feature Prince Harry, this documentary. It also featured Hugh Grant, Paul Gascoigne, Charlotte Church, with some genuinely horrifying stories about the impact that the media intrusion had and the phone hacking had on them. But amidst all of that, we also had Prince Harry's saga, where, of course, he seemed to be making arguments that didn't really hold true. I mean, look, firstly, America is the land of assassinations, as we've been reminded only too recently about. And, you know, Harry and Meghan live in a protected bubble. You know, when they go on trips to somewhere like the UK, they'd arrive in a private jet. Their bodyguards take them into an SUV, which goes straight either to a luxury hotel or to a secure private or royal residence. So they never need to get within, you know, 10 to 15 feet of a member of the public. They don't need to publicise what they're doing on private visits. The Queen used to go to Kentucky all the time to see her friends' stables. No one knew about those visits. They were done privately. So there's no.
Yeah, exactly. So my point is, how is it that now they are saying UK is unsafe for them? Because these are people that move around with security, bodyguards, or whatever. So where is the unsafety that we're getting or that we're hearing from this? Because it's not even making sense. None of it is making sense. It's not like when they come to the UK, they drive themselves around without security protection or whatever. Or just like the regular people that don't need security following them around, but they have those. So where is the part? Is it that the UK is unsafe? Is what I'm not getting. It's not making sense. Maybe it's all to somebody, but let me know what you think. Let's go on.
Privately, so there's no reason that any of that needs to take place. It's also the case that actually those in charge of royal security here have said as long as they get advance notice, they can receive protection on a case-by-case basis. This is not about knives, this is not about acid, this is about Meghan's fear of booing, and I think she is petrified that the great British public will vocalise their dislike of her, and I actually think now she's become quite Britain-phobic. I don't think she actually likes this country because of all the negative associations she has with it from her time living here. I don't think she ever really fit into this country anyway. You know, she's a California girl. She's not really part of that British upper crust set that Prince Harry enjoys so much. And I just don't think she really wants to come down here because there was no reason she couldn't have come for the coronation. The security was fine for the wife of the president. It should have been fine for the wife of Prince Harry. Prince Harry should have brought his grandchildren to see his father after the cancer diagnosis. He's only seen Lilibet once, Archie only a handful of times. I think this is all scapegoating for the real reason that they can't come over here.
Do you think, though, Rafe, being all honesty, no matter what, I mean, I know a lot, you know, Meghan doesn't have her fans over here, putting it mildly, but do you think the British public would boo her? I honestly don't think we would.
I think, well, look, I wouldn't be surprised if people do boo her, but I think generally when you have in these occasions, people just stay silent. So you don't get applause. I mean, you sort of see the British are actually very decent people, not inclined to boo, but they certainly would be booing. But again, there's nothing stopping them coming on private visits that don't entail any engagement with the public at all.
It's just doesn't go away, this one, does it, with those two? Thank you very much, Rafe, for coming in and explaining Harry's latest reason for not bringing Meghan over here, even though his dad's not very well. That's Rafe Helder-Manku there on the latest from the royal family.
What do they want to engage with the public for? That's the point. They want to be private. They are unofficial royals. or they are not working real. So what do they need engagement with the public for? Of course, because obviously the UK people don't have time for the nonsense. So she would not want to come because, I mean, she she may have few fans, but not as many as this, the many as she would want. Because obviously, with everything that she's done so far, do you think people would be happy or excited about her coming, or they are coming to the UK? Of course, they wouldn't, because obviously it's gonna be one controversy to the other. So how is that? And they want to be liked so bad, but they don't want to do the work. They want people to like them. They don't want to put in the work. How is that? They keep complaining things don't go their way, this and that, instead of working and actually getting the job to do something good. But no. Rather, they complain and say the UK is unsafe. Of course, it's unsafe, because that way, when they come, she's afraid of them seeing the true her. Or because they already know the true her, nobody is going to attend or come pay them visit or give them the grand floor as the royal princess, or as what she thought it would be like marrying the royal, marrying the prince, or marrying a prince. She thought people would be like, oh yeah, this very good girl, oh this very girl that got married to the prince, oh they're gonna like you. Really? Are the UK people, or the UK people, or are the British people wrong for not liking her? I mean, obviously, when you go to a family and you cause disunity among the family, do you expect people to appreciate you, applaud you for it? Come on now, let's just be honest. But you know the problem? They are not even trying hard to even work to get on the people's side. Rather, they are complaining all the time. So what does that tell you, or what does that say? Do you think UK people would actually boo her, or it will be all silence and all of that? Let me know what you think, or people would want to go see them if they host an event. Let me know what you think. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I really love to share that, can share the useful information I think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.